The Fourth Partition, a Prayer of St. G. A deep veil of sympathy passes from the third heaven down to us. It alights on all places. This place in the beginning of the day, in the first of the year, in the last epoch of time, is coursed by a burbling creek, the voice of God. A man who sits upon its verge hears your soft utterance. A murmur of assent rises to a shout against the meanness of men. For men are not risen from the grave into which we are set down. From the womb we spring up to cultivate our minds, to flow over all knowledge of the world. What heaves from our mastery and experience is the enlightenment of our emotions, though these seem to follow their own way. And the cabriolet carrying our life in the spirit appears to have no horse to guide it. Set between these illuminations to our life are partitions, essentially sovereign to themselves. One does not develop from another. Especially is this true of the spirit, a unilateral gift. Any spirit which attaches to the others is a pretender to another world. Only from this true world does come the true spirit given to a man. In this way a man does not rise up, but must be raised. And this is why, hearing a man speak of his spirituality, it is a falsity, however sincerely believed. Such is the Buddha and other Eastern beliefs. A Christian too suffers from the arrogance of self-development. No, your spirit will come to us, only that. It is you which builds partitions to us. The inner sanctuary, the most holy place. The oracle within is the Spirit of God, who proceeds from the Father and the Son. Here the divine glory is present, and you give answers when consulted. Generally, the Spirit does not speak from the burbling brook, or from any other place until asked. You are not a reticent God, a reluctant God, but God to be adored, and into whose presence request must be made. The scepter held out to Queen Esther is the scepter held out to us. Those who believe are living temples in whom the Spirit of God dwells. He is not the noun, spirituality. He is the verb, love. This love enriches and beautifies us with the gifts and graces of the Spirit. Of this temple in its fullness, we are but a stone, fitted to make ready for it. A stone does not carve itself. Sinners come to you, and we are consecrated, body and soul, to the glory of God. You are yourself the Holy of Holies within the temple. The fourth partition is that between the holy and the most holy place. There is a scarlet thread tied in womb to the chosen. This, the blood of Christ, draws us through the fourth partition. We, the holy saints of God, rest in a nearness to you, which verges divinity, but is not divinity. He who himself is the Lord, Jesus, the divine Word, carves asunder the soul and spirit. The spirit we have had is alike to a stone, unliving, unbreathing of your spirit. The circumcision given to the Jews was a type toward this circumcision of the heart, in which we are given a new spirit, yours. Of the division of the world and of the nature of a man, this is tantamount to divinity. We are sons of God and heirs to all of what you are, and of the mansions of heaven and the treasures of the snow which are spoken to us. Lying within is the very essence and being of God. Your life is of aseity, a self-existence which we cannot have. Yet we are cherished to the fullest extent of your heart. The question is asked, what was God doing before you made the world? You were loving your Son. And we know something of this, for we spent long hours with our babies, with our children, watching them, playing with them, loving them. This is the life we shall live with you. Amen.